Simon Ekpa has slammed Southeast governors and other leaders in the region making plans to negotiate the release of Nnamdi Kanu. He warned them to stay clear. Ekpa, who is known as the Prime Minister of Biafra, what did they call it? Okay, BRGI, disclosed this in a statement on Sunday through his official handle. This comes after Southeast governors, lawmakers, and other groups from the region and presidential candidates of the Labour Party in the 2023 election, Mr. Peter Obi, recently drummed support for the release of Nnamdi Kanu as a panacea to peace in the region. However, the BRGIE, headed by Ekpa, has warned the governors and the leaders against such negotiation, claiming that they lacked legitimacy. According to him, it was only BRGI that had the legitimate right to call for the release of Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra declaration. He noted that those parading in the name of negotiating for Nnamdi Kanu's release were sabotaging Biafra liberation. Those selfish politicians and traditional rulers who are now jumping up and shouting negotiations with Nigeria after sabotaging the Biafra liberation are warned never to speak again. The warning will not come again. None of you have the mandate to speak for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Biafrans. We will not allow anyone to negotiate anything from tonight. Okay, that was yesterday. The Biafra Republic government in exile remains the only legitimate entity to do that. Those selfish individuals now taking center stage and shouting negotiations should stay away. Biafrans are not joking, he said. Biafrans are not joking. Recall that in the past week, the call for Kanu release resonated in the media space after Southeast governors met in Enugu State. In communique read by Governor Hope Uzodinma after the meeting on July 3rd, 2024, the governors resolved to meet with President Bola Tinubu to secure Kanu's release. Ekpa, on his part, had also earlier in May urged the Nigerian government to engage its Finland counterpart for mediation to end the conflict in the region. Okay. See, I'm going to say this in two ways. So whichever one that it is, whether the Ekpa side or the people who are negotiating for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, they will know what the one they would take from there. First and foremost, let me speak on the on the side of Ekpa. Okay, maybe Ekpa is looking at it that oh, these guys, they never believed in Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, are they just doing it just because of the crisis that is happening in what is it called in Southeast, and they are being affected, so that's why they are just crying out to make noise that these are the same people who never said anything before now. Maybe on that note he's speaking on that. But if you want to look at it from an holistic point, I don't understand what Ekpa what he stands for in this. So he does not want Nnamdi Kanu to come out, or he's the only one, according to what he said, that is the only legitimate person that has the right to negotiate. As he negotiated, okay, he said he asked them to come and negotiate with Finland. Finland as how? It's Nnamdi Kanu in Finland. He's the one who is in Finland. Nnamdi Kanu has nothing to do with the government of Finland. Okay, so that the conflict in that place will end. So what will not make the conflict end until they will come and negotiate? I don't understand. So they have to take permission from Finland government before the crisis in Southeast will end. And again, as Nnamdi Kanu rejected, and the lawyers, let's even leave the lawyers, the Nnamdi Kanu himself, as he come out to say, oh no, I don't want people to negotiate for me or whatever. Nnamdi Kanu has not said that. It's only Nnamdi Kanu that has right to say who to negotiate on his behalf or not to negotiate on his behalf, because even the government has failed. The government has failed in all manner of things. They have failed. So I don't even understand this political solution they are talking about. If you say somebody has committed a grievous offense, there should be punishment method for that kind of punishment. So why agreeing to go on a political solution? Meanwhile, the federal government, the court has already vindicated him. So they don't believe in that. If I just be that they want trouble, and they want to give him condition, why can't you abide with the? Why can't he abide? Can't they abide with the court verdict. So they want to go on police so that they will be negotiation or what. So in all of this, it is only Nnamdi Kanu who has the right. It's only Nnamdi Kanu that has the right to talk or who to negotiate for him or not. If they don't have the right, then you go and meet the people to negotiate with them now. So why are you saying this? So in another breath, if these people did not realize their mistakes, the governors, the leaders from the southeast never realized their mistake, but now they are realizing their mistake, whether it is for their own good or not, it is inconsequential, but they just have to do what they have to do. Unfortunately, we have a useless people who are the helm of affair, who are trying to play to the gallery. So like I said, everybody has a fault in all of this, but at the end of the day, it is only Nnamdi Kanu that has the right to say who to talk on his behalf or not. All this one that Ekpa is doing, it seems as if Ekpa is even the one causing problem here and there. He's the one causing problem. Why do we say they should come and negotiate with Finland government if they want the crisis or on the unrest happening in the southeast to end? Are you for real? What has Finland got to do with Nigerian government? If you want Nnamdi Kanu to be released, why can't you go to Aso Rock to go and negotiate by yourself? So you expect them? I don't understand. This guy, that's actually when you hear some people talk at times like that, this guy is even making sure, because the way Amana at which he was even talking about this sit at home order, Nnamdi Kanu never approved of that. He never approved it. So he's doing everything on the unrest there so that they will say, oh, you see, because of Nnamdi Kanu, that's the reason why we don't want to release him. Nnamdi Kanu has come out several times to say he does not believe, and he has already suspended that sit at home. But this Ekpa continues to do the same thing over and over again, continues with all this nonsense. He's a suspect. As far as I'm concerned, you can come and talk nonsense, but from what I'm saying, if you have a different opinion, let us know, because I can't understand this whole thing unless Nnamdi Kanu talks. But the one that is talking here, I don't understand him, and those who are believing in him, because with the way he's talking, the way he has been carrying out all this whatever he's been doing, is a suspect. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.